Welcome back to Magic Gathering Strat. I'm just checking out my volume setting here. I want that a little bit higher. I think that's good. Alright. Should be good. Oh, did I already say good luck? No, that was the last one. It's confusing when it doesn't switch off for you. Alright. We are in round 2 of this Pauper Daily event against Can 7. We're playing Hexproof. And we're 1-0. And we've got land, growth. We got all the things. We just need a guy. I'm going to keep this because I have 2 draw effects here. I'll try and make those work. Because otherwise, super duper sweet little hand. So let's draw into a dude eventually. Anytime now. There's a guy. I love it when these things pay off. Alright, so next turn is Glade Cover Scout with an Ethereal Armor. Getting in underneath any counter magic he might have. Okay. Playing around days a little bit, I think that's okay. Don't think he has days. If he has days, he'll daze this. He doesn't have days. He does have a Delver, but we have a Glade Cover Scout. He flips to Ponder, and can still be a number of lists here. Blue-Red Control, Blue-Red Fiend. But it's looking more and more like mono blue. He's tapping out for us, which is fantastic because we are going to stick this Armadillo Cloak and make him suffer. Now I just hope he did not draw a daze with all that pondering, because that would be quite frustrating. Oh, we can't Armadillo Cloak. Alright, we can Manamorphose and try and hit. Okay. We gotta try and hit a land. Green, white. Got it. Stuck it. Yes, please. Alright, this is going to be really hard for him to deal with now. We've got First Strike Trample. Unless he's got Curfew or something in the main. Boomerang. Repeal. He needs a blocker to really make Repeal work in an interesting fashion. If he doesn't have any of that stuff in the main, then he's pretty much lost at this point. Okay. We can stick a Sprawl. Stick a Sprawl. Alright. All this stuff that makes that Glade Cover Scout bigger. Yeah. What are we drawing? We don't get her now? Oh, Sprawl, Morphos, Insight. Alright, what do we have? Mono blue, we definitely want archers and hornet stings. We're on the draw. So those things even more. Okay. What do we take out? Ancestral Mask is too slow. Armadillo Cloaks are too important to take out. Ledgewalkers, Glade Cover Scouts, Scattershot Archers, and Bogles. One each Glade Cover Scout and Bogle. And yeah, I like that sideboard plan. It's a pretty good matchup for us. I've had problems with it before. It all depends on whether or not they can stabilize. Being on the play, actually really helpful. Just in not having stuff countered. If we get a good draw on the play, that makes a huge difference. If we stumble, they can certainly get ahead of us and make things really complicated, though. All right, and we're off. And we've got guys and archers, and we're keeping this. No enchantments, but double Scattershot is good. We're going to try and stick both of them if we can. I'm going to turn my volume up just slightly. Like that. Okay. Go Scattershot Archer. All right. Let's have a little tap out so we can get our other Scattershot Archer. Curfew. There's the curfew. Okay. I'm gonna beat us down with that guy. And he's leaving up. Is he leaving it up? Tap mana. Damn you. Okay. Let's see if we can get him to counter the Manamorphose. Mm-hmm. Ledgewalker is good. Scattershot Archer shuts off Spellsetter Sprite, which is fantastic. I expect a counter here, but you never know. Ah. Okay. He wants to turn on his Spellsetter, I guess. Tough choice, though. That'd be a Cloud of Fairies Spellsetter. Would look pretty good for him. Yeah. That's awesome. Alright, so we're going to try and pull that out with the Ledgewalker, and then we'll Scattershot Archer again. Trade with me, my friend. Alright. I've got creatures. You can counter that. Ah. Look at you with your Spellsetter Sprite. Deprive. Alright. What a fun little game we're playing now. Elves that shoot fairies. These are the friends I have. Alright, he's got 2 up, which is fine. We'll go for another archer, I think. just to counter that. If you can, snap. All right. There's a spell setter spray. Got one. Okay. Dropping my creatures down. At least got a fairy I can kill now. No, he's gonna ninja? Don't ninja! Oh, I hate you. No ninjas. No ninjas. Haha, sweet. Alright. Sitting on 2 land over there. Just a sprawl. It's a little rough. Alright, we can ditch these guys though at least. And yeah. Put a stop on his upkeep. I think that's when we're going to shoot his fairies. We don't want to do it because he could flash in another spell setter sprite just for the beatdowns. Or something. It would be ridiculous of him to do that. But okay, we've seen Curfew, we've seen Snap, we've seen Counters and Clouds. And all the things. Annul. Look at that. Alright. We choose white. There's a Delver, leaving 2 mana up. There's a counter spell. Alright. It's all tapped out. It's looking rough for us now, though. He can still cruise for some cards. Slow us down. Alright. No more attacks. There's a whiff. We're just going to hang out. Man. That's rough. Okay, I wish I had that gnarled. At least I could beat down. hang on to this Rancor, try and stick a couple things, really try and stick a couple things on something with Hexproof, preferably. He's not drawing spells. 2 cards would be nice. Alright. One moment here. Oh, turn off my heater. It's getting a little warm in here. Alright. That poor Delver refuses to flip. We're just gonna stare each other down for a while. Oh. The flood's real over there. Unfortunately, we have the same thing here. Alright, so do we try and stick the Rancor and then get the Ledgewalker? No, we have to try and get the Ledgewalker. Okay. Okay, so he's got no hard counters. He could have spell stutters. That's fine. Finally, a little action. Last thing I need is more land. He flips to a treasure cruise. Oh man, that's a good rip. Yeah. Treasure cruise is banned April 1st. It will no longer be here. But for now, this is a scary thing. Yep. All that gas coming back. So expect more mono black control after April 1st. The deck that Treasure Cruise pushed out of the format. Which will be bad for Hexproof. It tends to be a rough matchup. So I may choose to do something else. I may run mono black. It'd be interesting. Alright, he could only have gotten at least a counter spell out of that Preordain and Cruise. Or a Spire Golem, which is quite rough for us. Yep. Too slow, Joe. It's a crappy trade. Let's see if we can stick this Rancor again. Nope, we got a Nold. Darn. Alright. We lost a Rancor and a Ledgewalker for that Spire Golem. That Treasure Cruise killed us so hard. It's alright. We dirtled far too long. Okay. Five. Well, we could get him next turn, depending on what we draw. Scattershot still needs to stay back, though. Okay. Yeah, 5, 5, 5. Okay. It's not enough. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Well, darn. Ooh, totally whiffed on that insight. That was really rough. The Scattershot Archer is doing work, though. Glad to have him on board. A Spell Stutter Sprite. Ah, see, he had all the Spell Stutter Sprites. Yep. Never concede. Yeah. People make mistakes all the time. Let them do it. Draw a card. Forest, armor, cloak. Alright. Interesting. Well, I think I want actually the Bogle and the Scout back. Taking out the Gnarlids. So 15 creatures, but getting a fast creature on the play, something with Hexproof, is important. Yep. Okay. We're going to make this work. All right, we're on the play. Oh, God. We have to mulligan this. It's beautiful, though. All right, and this is awful. So awkward. Delver. Okay. Oh, look at that. Green. Green. Oh, look at that. Awful. Yeah, that's fine. Wow, and we end up with 3 land. Alright, those clunky Manamorphos, Abundant Growths. Not helping out a whole lot. It's gotta have hard counters, as long as we have Scattershot Archer up. Deprive. Returning a land. Yeah. We can attack again. We don't want to attack into 4 mana. In particular. Alright, this is clunky, clunky, clunky. Only in Pauper do you flood with 17 land decks. Go, Archer. The risk I run with attacking with Archer is that he spell stutters end of turn and then ninjas on his turn, which is pretty good play. Alright. This one a turn's not going to get me anywhere. Alright, I think we lost this one already. Look at this flood. There's a null. We're screwed. Alright, we lose to Delver. This was not the fast round we needed. It's awful. Awful, awful, awful. Bone Splitter. Fuck you, lands. What? Fuck you. Fuck you. There's 17 of you. Assholes. Alright, I'm done now. I have 8. It's half of my land in 15 cards. Half of my land and a quarter of my deck. Alright. It happens. I'm done being salty. I had to get it out of my system. You might as well attack. This is a bad race. Yeah, he's got the annul anyway. We can kill Delvers with Hornet Sting. Try it. During his upkeep, make him use counter magic on his turn. Treasure Cruise. Yay. Yeah, flip the Bone Splitter over. He didn't do it. That's weird. All right. Curfew. Yep. It doesn't matter. Delver. Yep. Wow. At least he's never gonna mana leak me. Seven, 8, 9, 10. Wow. All right. Yep, 10 land, scout, armor, sprawl, action. There's some stuff happening there. All right, we're 1-1. That was some flood right there, I tell you. It happens. But we're gonna pull a 3-1 today. That's the plan. Thanks for watching. Catch you guys in round 3.